want to thank you guys for coming this morning. We really appreciate it, and I hope you all enjoyed the reception last night sponsored by Nissan. We thank you for coming early, as we have a really jam-packed day today. We have a whole bunch of speakers with a whole bunch of knowledge that we're going to drop onto you on how to better be prepared to make sure that your store is ready for the next phase in auto.
I'm Courtney Lays. I'm with Fisher Phillips. I'm a partner in our Nashville and Memphis, Tennessee offices. We're a labor and employment law firm, and all we do is represent management in all aspects of the employment relationship, from hire to fire and everything in between. We've got about 37 offices.
Look, I myself am based out of Seattle and in the Pacific Northwest, and the laws on the West Coast change constantly. They change everywhere. We'll get into a little bit of that, but you need to update your stuff because merely being non-compliant can get you sued in some jurisdictions.
But good morning. Thank you, Dame and NAMAD, everyone for having the Chase team back here again this year and allowing us time to speak. I've been really focused on three main pillars. The first one being advocacy. The second pillar is advisory, and education is key. The third pillar is access to capital. The goal was to help the future generation of dealer owners kind of have an insight into what it'll be like when they work with a lender when they go to acquire their first store.
What can we provide from CDK's perspective to you as a dealer body as far as education about the EV consumer, right? Wrap your mind around that. And that was before the inventory crisis, before the pandemic. How come people are selling so many and then the mass majority is selling so little? What you have to do is more stressful than why you're doing this. You're never gonna get to the Cody Carters and the Ali Rettas and the Damian Mills level.
You're doing it right now. Some of you are on IG, whatever, that's fine. However, when you get on IG and Facebook, what's there? Pictures and videos.
I thought it's only appropriate to employ a record-breaking theme to today's discussions.
If they don't like you now, they're definitely not gonna like you then, right? So that's the challenge.
I want to help make sure that the NAMAD dealers don't fall prey to what's going on in this country.
And we tried to be really expansive on the options we gave dealers as far as that investment, because the system itself, between the hardware and software, that's not the expense. The big expense comes in to some of these facilities that aren't hardwired for it. You know, the grid won't support it.
One of the things we knew is before we could do anything concrete, we had to give hope. And hope is seeing women of color at a high level. Right? If you see me, then you can do it too.
You have taken your crown off and now you're submitting to a hyena and wonder why you're not being respected. But even if a queen loses her throne, she's still a queen.
Her daughters who are sisters to be here for her. So thank you so much. Thank you.
We want to go into somewhat of a case study, so to speak, of an acquisition target of one of our dealers that ended up purchasing a store. We wanted to make sure that they understood what we're looking for and what they should be looking for when it came to a process of figuring out whether or not it's a good deal to buy the dealership or not.
Our goal is to increase, minority ownership in this space, whether with us or without us, in general. So keep us honest to that.
This is just one other statement again from Mary. It just absolutely speaks to, again, the team that we've assembled, the team that includes all of you in this room, our team, and any future members that come to our GM family. So again, it's truly important to have diversity. This is a tremendous slide that speaks to our journey and our commitment that didn't just start a couple years ago. You can see, and again, by the mere fact that we have 50 years in this game, that this is something that's new, that's true and dear to our hearts.
What we love so much about attending an event like this is there is so much talk about shifting the internal culture of automotive. It takes a wide range, a variety of thought, a variety of leadership that allows automotive to be pushed forward.
And I think the prior roles I've had at the bank, especially underwriting, have positioned me sort of in a unique way to speak y'all's language and be able to talk about cash flow, leverage ratios, and some of those things that the buy-sell process is all a part of.